Paranormies, it's Jen and you're on the light side of the paranormal. Imagine visiting a bridal shop looking for the most perfect wedding gown for your special day when in the corner you see a mannequin dressed in a beautiful wedding dress, but as you get closer to her, something just seems off. The hair on the back of your neck stands up, and when you look closer into her eyes, you get this feeling that something may not be right. This is the legend of La Pascualita. Quickly before we dive into this case, if you are not already following us, please consider giving that subscribe button a little click. If you like the spooky and the paranormal, we upload twice a week, all year round, every Wednesday and Friday. So the mannequin I was previously talking about is very real. Located at the bridal shop La Populaire in Chihuahua City, Mexico, stands a very questionable mannequin. This bridal shop boasts that it is La Casa de Pascualita. My apologies if my pronunciation is not on point. I never in my life have ever had to try and speak or pronounce Mexican words, so bear with me. But for over 80 years, La Pascualita stands dressed in a beautiful bridal gown in this bridal shop. And it has had people questioning whether or not she is a real-life corpse bride. Shop owner Pascuala Esperanza had a beautiful daughter who was said to be married, and on her wedding day, she was tragically bitten by a black widow spider and passed away. Soon after her daughter's death, on March 25th, 1930, La Pascualita made its first appearance in the bridal shop window. People started noticing that something was a little bit off about this mannequin. She had this stare that seemed very lifelike, in a way that spoke to people like it was somebody trapped within their own body. She also had eyelashes, which did look fake, but she had eyebrow hair. And at the time, it seemed a little too lifelike. Now, aside from how lifelike this mannequin looked, it became alarming to people how much she looked like Pascuala's daughter, and how she showed up in the bridal shop window shortly after her death. People have theorized for years that this is Pascuala's daughter who has been embalmed, mummified, or taxidermied and set to wear her wedding dress and forever be the bride that she never got to be. Several shop owners over the past have said that her eyes seem to follow them as they walk through the store, which is creepy enough on its own. There are some mannequins out there that do that well on their own without any second guessing whether or not they're plastic. Now, as alarming as her face may look, and how it bears a striking resemblance with Pascuala's daughter, it's really the hands that get a lot of people. So many people say, I love the legend, it's really cool, but I didn't think I believed it until I saw her hands. There's just something about these hands that don't scream man-made. They're very, very realistic. But not only does the hand look realistic, because yes, you can create realistic hands, it's that the hand really bears resemblance to a corpse hand. It looks like the hand of a dead body. And a lot of people find that very alarming. As alarmingly realistic as the hands are, it's the fingernails that stand out to me. I've never seen such realistic fingernails on a mannequin before. Some shop workers have actually said that La Pascualita seems to change positions through the night. Very slight movements that they notice the next morning going in. One shop worker who is in charge of changing La Pascualita's wedding dress every week said, every time I go near Pascualita, my hands break out in a sweat. Her hands are very realistic. She even has varicose veins on her legs. I believe she is a real person. Now, I looked everywhere to try and find photos of her legs, but I could not find them. I was really wanting to find photos because after seeing her hands, I would love to see how realistic her legs look. A lot of people question how her body could be kept so preserved when it's just in a bridal shop and not being professionally preserved. But it is not impossible. People who have gone to view her have also mentioned that the store is kept very cold where she is standing, which people theorize is a way to preserve her as well. Also, the fact that her face is asymmetrical. I find a lot of mannequins are created in a way that they are absolutely perfect, right? Perfect body, perfect face. It leaves a lot of people feeling very imperfect, but she is asymmetrical and one eye's kind of got a little bit of a droop to it, which just adds to the creepy vibe of this mannequin. Sorry, this mannequin. So as far as I know, La Pascualita is still located at this bridal shop and you can go visit her today. But many people say that she has been replaced. The original Pascualita has been replaced by something that looks a little bit more manufactured. Now, theories behind that may be that the original Pascualita was in fact Pascuala's deceased daughter and she just got a little too old, if you know what I mean. Or that back in the 1930s, it was a very real taxidermied corpse and people thought it was a little too much and it was replaced by something more mannequin-like. And of course, there is the theory that it was never really her daughter and it was just a memorial to her daughter to create this mannequin that looked like her, that could wear her wedding dress for as long as she stood in her mother's shop. With that being said, it is not unlikely that this mannequin could be haunted by Pascuala's daughter, that her spirit is present in the bridal shop, or more pointedly, within this mannequin that is said to represent her, which would explain the feeling you get when you get close to her, the eyes that seem to follow you, the slight body movements, just like a haunted doll might be. So what do you guys think about this case of La Pascualita? I like saying that. Do you believe this could be the real corpse of a bride-to-be? Or is it just a mannequin that was made way too realistically and it's just really creeping people out? Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think, and have you heard of this case before? If I happen to leave anything out about this case, please also leave that down in the comment section as well. And if you like this video, please boot that like button. It helps us out so much and we really appreciate it. And if you're not already following us on Instagram, you can go over and follow us at TLS_paranormal. And you can follow Alice and myself on our personal pages as well. And everything is linked in the description below. And that's it for me today, guys. So until next time, keep on creeping on. Bye.